Dear students of class 7, welcome back once again. Today I shall discuss chapter number 11. The name of the chapter is Verbs Expressing the Past, which you can see is written on the board. So today I shall discuss how to use different verbs in past tense. In my previous class, I have discussed how to use different verbs in present tense, and today I shall be discussing how to use different verbs in past tense. I shall also discuss how to transform sentences of past tense from affirmative to negative and interrogative. So already I have discussed in my previous class what is verb. We know that the word which denote action is verb. The word which denote action is verb, like play, sit, sing, write. These things are what? These are action word. So the word which denote action is verb. And expressing the past, that means the verb which I shall discuss today will express past situation or past tense. Will express what? Past situation and or past tense. So past tense is, okay, let me write past tense, T-E-N-S-E, past tense. It is of four types. Simple past, S-I-M-P-L is simple past, simple past, S-I-M-P-L is simple past, P-A-S-T past, past continuous, P-A-S-T past, continuous, past perfect, and the fourth is past perfect, P-R-F-E-C-T, perfect continuous, C-O-N-T-I-N-U-N-U-O-U-S, continuous. So past tense, it is of four types, that is simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous, N-U-O-U-S, continuous. So where to use simple past? We use simple past for the action which took place in past, Now, what is the formation of past tense? Simple past. So now I am writing the formation of simple past. The formation is subject plus verb to plus object or complement. So in my previous class, what I have done, I have discussed present tense in detail. So in present tense, we got that present tense is divided into four parts, like divided into four parts: simple, present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Likewise, it is also past tense is also divided into four parts, that is simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. So simple past means where to use simple past? We use simple past to express an action which took place in the past time and is over now. That means to express an action which took place in the past time and is over now, and is over now. And the formation of simple past I have written on the board. The formation is subject plus verb 2 plus object or complement. Object or complement. Now, if I write a sentence with the help of this formation, with the help of this formation of simple past, then subject, we know what subject is, about whom we talk in a sentence. So it may let me, about whom we talk in a sentence, and verb already we know. Verb, the action word in a sentence is, the action word in a sentence is called what? Verb, is called verb. So now with the help of this formation, I am going to write a sentence. I am going to write a sentence. I wrote a story. I wrote a story last night. And last night, N-I-G-H-T, last night. Now, I wrote a story last night. Now, here I is the subject. I is the subject. Wrote is the second form of the verb write. We know verb has three forms. That is, verb has three forms, and we are to here, that means in past, simple past, what we have to do? We have to use the second form, not first form, not third form. We have to use what? Second form of the verb. Second form of the verb, like sing, sang, sung, tell, told, write, wrote, written, play, played, sleep, slept, like this. We have to use what? Cut. So that means second, we have to what? In simple past, we have to, that means we have to write what? We have to write second form of the verb. We have to use what? We are to use second form of the verb. Not, remember, not first form, not third form. Already in maybe class 5, already we got these things. What is, that means three forms of the verb already we studied. Now, and story is, I wrote a story. I wrote, this is the subject I, and verb to wrote. This is the second form of the verb write. A story last night is the complement, object or complement. Now in simple past, we can, that means in simple past, sometime what we can do, we can write sentences. We can write sentences without what? Second form of the verb. We can write sentences. We can write sentences without the help of main verb. Without the help of main verb. In present tense, I have discussed verb VE. VERB, verb VE, and verb have, has. Verb have, has. So these are called what? Auxiliary verb. These are called auxiliary verb. Also called verb BE, that is in present tense. I am talking about present tense. Am, is, are. This is called what? These three are called verb VE, and have another is what? Verb have or has. So in place of direct verb, we can use past form. Remember, in place of direct verb, we can use past tense forms of the verb VE. We can use what? Past tense forms of the verb VE, and also had and verb VERB, verb had, have. Now that means in present tense, am, is, are. In present tense, verb be, what we have used? Am, is, are, and verb have or has. Now in past tense, what? In past, that is in simple past, what we are in simple past, we can also write sentences with the help of we can also write sentences. We can also write sentences without the main verb. Without the main verb, then if there is no main verb, then what we have to do? We can use past tense form of the verb, past tense form of the verb be and verb had or have. Now, let me write a sentence with the help of past tense form of the verb be and had. I was a student. I was a student. I was a student. I was a student. So I was a student. Here if you see, this is not the main verb. This is not the main verb like play, sit, sing, fight. This like this. It is not the main verb. Understood or not? It is what? Verb be. Remember in simple past, we can write sentences with the help of past tense form of the verb be. Past tense forms of the verb be, that is was or were, and then or with the help of past tense forms of the verb have or had or have. Another sentence if I write, I had a doll. I had a cat. I had a cat. So you can see direct verb is not there. The main verb is not there. What? Main verb is not there. Now, these verbs are used as an ordinary verb. These verbs are used as an ordinary verb to show past existence or past possession. So was, where, these are used to show past existence, and have or had is used to show, most of the time had is used to show past possession. And then we use was, where, had in past continuous. Past, that means verb be and verb had or have is used in past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous as auxiliary verb to form tenses. These are used in past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous to show tenses. Now, for example, if I write an example, he was sleeping. He was sleeping. SLEEPING. He was sleeping. Now sleep is the verb here. Sleep is the verb here. Now the verb is what? Was sleeping. The verb is sleep, and I have used was here. Verb be, was is used. Here verb be, was is being used as auxiliary verb to form tenses. Why it is used? It is used as auxiliary verb to form tenses. To indicate that the action took place in past time. The action continued what? That means, this is for example I am writing, that means the action what? Took place in past time or continued in past, the action continued in past time. So here to form tenses, what I have done, I have used the auxiliary verb was or verb be. Now with the help of this formation, as I told you earlier, that today I will what? Make you understand how to transform transform sentence of simple past to negative, interrogative and interrogative negative. Now let me write a sentence. I played football. I played football. F-O-O-T, foot, B-A-L-L. I played football. Now, I is the subject here, and according to, if you see the formation, we have to what? After subject, we have to write what? Second form of the verb. Second form of the verb. And we know that played is second form of the verb play, play. Then this is the object or complement. This is the object or complement. Now, if I want to change it to negative, then what I have to do? Now that means I played football. I is the subject. Played is the second form of the verb play. Then this is object or complement. Now I want to change it to negative. Then what I have to do? Very simple. Just remember that with the help of did not, that means did, and then because it is what? Negative, so you have to what? Write not. I did not play football. I did not play football. B-A-L-L ball. One thing you should remember is that. Never put, if in a sentence did is there, one sentence you have written a sentence and did is there, then write the verb in the, that means write the first form of the verb. Use first form of the verb. Don't write I did not played. I did not played. The sentence will be incorrect. Already with the help of did, what I have done, I have transformed the sentence into past indefinite or simple past. Remember this. Don't forget. If did is there, then the verb which we will write or we shall write should be past form of the verb. So I did not play football. I did not play football. Now if I want to change this sentence to interrogative, then how I have to change? Very simple. Again with the help of did I play football? Did I play football? F-O-O-T, foot, B-A-L-L, football. Did I play football? Did I play football? Then remember, if it is interrogative, then question mark at the end. Did I play football? Did I play football? If did is there, then verb should be in the first form. Now if I want to change this affirmative sentence to interrogative negative, then what I have to do? Simple. Just did I not play football? Did I not play football? Did I? This sentence, that just bring this one in the beginning. Did I not play football? Not play football. F-O-O-T, B-A-L-L. Did I not play football? I hope you have understood this. Did I not play football? Another sentence if I write, I wrote a story. I-W-R-O-T-E, wrote a story. S-T-O-R-Y, story. This is the subject, and we know that wrote is the second form of the verb write. I wrote a story. A story is the object or complement. So if I want to change it to negative, then what I have to do? Then what I have to do? Just I have to add did and not. I did not, and we should not write I did not wrote, because it will be incorrect. We have to write the first form of the verb. I did not write a story. Write a S-T-O-R-Y. I did not write a story. I did not write a story. And if I want to change it to interrogative, then what I have to do? Did I write a story? Did I write with the help of did I write a story? Did I write a story? S-T-O-R-Y, story. Then interrogative question mark. Did I write a story? Did I write a story? Then if I want to change it to, if I want to change this sentence into interrogative negative, then what I have to do? Just bring this did in the beginning. Did I not write a story? Did I not write a story? Did I not write a story? Now, as I said you earlier, we can in simple past we can also write sentences without the help of second form of the verb. Second form of the verb, with the help of past tense form of the verb VE, we can also write what? We can also write the sentence. For example, already I said you, now I had a ball. I had a ball. I had a ball. This is a sentence of simple past. This is a sentence of simple past, and I have written this sentence with the help of verb had. With the help of verb had. Now, if I want to change this sentence into negative, affirmative sentence into negative, then how I have to change? How I have to change? Now, like this I have to change. I did not. Then this had. What is the present form of had? What is the present form of had? It will become what? I did not have. I did not. From had it will become what? Have. We cannot write I did not had. Understood or not? Already with the help of did, the sentence has been converted to what? Past, simple past. So I did not have any ball. I did not have any ball. Like this we have to write. I did not have any ball. I did not have any ball. Now if I want to change this sentence into interrogative, then how I can change? So I had a ball. I did not have any ball. This is the, so if I want to change it to negative to already changed. If I want to change it to interrogative, then how I have to change? Did I yes, did I have any ball? Did I have a ball? Did I have any ball? Understood or not? You can write like this. Then if you want to change it to interrogative, then interrogative negative, then what you have to do? Just bring the did in the beginning. Just bring the did in the beginning. Just bring did I not have any ball? Did I not have? So just bring did in the beginning. We have to bring did in the beginning. Remember this. Then it will remain like this. Now next is present continuous. Next is present continuous. Yes, present continuous. Simple past is finished now. Next is present continuous. Present continuous, the action which was in progress in what? Past. Which was in progress in past time. The action which was in progress in past time. So the formation of present continuous tense is, okay, before explaining, sorry, I am talking about past continuous. Before explaining or going into detail about past continuous, let me explain another example from the verb VE with the help of was. With the help of was. For example, if I write, he was a student. He was a student. He was a student. So this is what? Past. This is what? Verb be. Verb be. So as I said you earlier, if we, that means past tense, in simple past we will get sentences where we will get what? Second form of the verb, and in some sentences we will not get second form of the verb. In place of second form of the verb, what we will get, or what we shall get? Was or were or verb had. Understood or not? So if the sentence is like this, he was a student, then how we have to change? How we have to change it to negative? He was not a student. S-T-U-D-E-N. He was not a student. He was not a student. He was not a student. Then if we want to change it to interrogative, change this sentence interrogative, then how we can change? Was, we will bring the auxiliary verb in the beginning. Was he a student? Was he a S-T-U-D-E-N-T student? Then if it is a question, then what we have to write? Or if it is interrogative, then question mark at the end. Was he a student? If we want to change this sentence into interrogative negative, then how we have to change? Was he not a student? Was he not a student? Was he not a student? Then question mark at the end. Now past continuous. As I said you earlier, the work which was in progress in past, it is what? For this we can use what? Past continuous. The formation of past continuous tense is subject plus was, where, plus verb 1 plus ing plus object or complement. So the formation is subject plus was or were plus verb 1 plus ing plus object or complement. So with the help of this formation we have to what? Write a sentence of present or past continuous. So I hope you have understood simple past. So let me write a sentence with the help of this formation. Ram was watching, W-A-T-C-H-I-N-G, watching television, T-E-L-E-V-I-S-I-O-N. Ram was watching television. B-I-S-I-O-N, television. Ram was watching television. Now subject, Ram is the subject. Then according to the subject we have to write what? Was or were. With third person singular, and with, that means with singular what we have to write? Was, and with they were, we were, like this, and Ram was, he was, she was, like this, I was. So Ram was what? Then verb plus ing. The first form of the verb watch, then ing, then television is object or complement. Ram was watching television. So here you will see that we have used this one was. Earlier in simple past what I have that with the help of just was we wrote the sentence. But here was is used what? To form tenses. Now, so Ram was watching television. So if we want to change it to negative, then how we have to change? Ram was not watching television. After the auxiliary verb we have to write not. Ram was not watching television. W-A-T-C-H-I-N-G. Ram was not watching television. T-E-L-E-V-I-S-I-O-N. Ram was not watching television. S-I-O-N. Ram was not watching television. Now if I want to change this affirmative sentence into interrogative, then how I can change? Just bring the auxiliary verb and the auxiliary verb at the beginning. Was Ram watching television? WATCHING, watching television. TELEVISION. Ram was watching television. Then interrogative. If it is interrogative, then question mark. Was Ram watching? WATCHING. Was Ram watching television? Was Ram watching television? Now if I want to change this affirmative sentence into interrogative negative, then what I have to do? Was Ram, this negative we can, with the help of this negative we can what? Write the interrogative negative. We can change, with the help of this we can change into interrogative negative. This one will come, auxiliary verb will come in the at the beginning. Was Ram not watching? WATCHING, watching television. TELEVISION. I hope you have understood. Then in VISION, television. OSION, television. Now, was Ram not watching television? So I hope now you will be able to, if a sentence, if you find any sentence in exam and you are asked to change, change the sentence into interrogative negative, you will be able to change the sentence into interrogative negative or interrogative negative. Now another example, she was sleeping. For example, she was sleeping. SLEEPING. She was sleeping. Then if we want to change, she was sleeping. She was sleeping. Now she is the subject. She is the subject, and according to the subject, what we have to write? Or forget she was sleeping. Let me write they were sleeping. They were there, with the help of they. THEY, they. As I said you earlier, with singular, what we have to use? We have to use was. If the subject is not singular, then we have to use they. So here they. So with they, what we have to write? It is not singular, so we have to use what? They were. They were. WERE. They were sleeping. SLEEPING. They were sleeping. Now here we have here I have used, or we have to use were in present continuous before verb to that means were or was is used in past continuous to form tenses. Remember this. They were sleeping. Now if I want to change this sentence into negative, then what I have to do? They were not sleeping. They were, WERE. They were. Then after auxiliary verb were, what we have to write? Not. They were not sleeping. 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 They were not sleeping. They were not sleeping. Now if I want to change it to interrogative, very simple. They were, I forgot to, they were not sleeping. So if I want to change this affirmative sentence into interrogative, very simple. Were they sleeping? Were they sleeping? Were they sleeping? Then if I want to change this sentence into interrogative negative, were they not sleeping? Were they, auxiliary verb will come in the auxiliary verb will come in the beginning. So were they not sleeping? Now the next one is past perfect. Next is past perfect. Now if normally what that means past perfect, and if I just write a sentence of past perfect, for example, they had done the work. They had done the work. They had done the work. Now if I write this sentence and if I write they did the work, they had and they. Now I am discussing which tense? Past perfect. Past perfect. Past perfect. Now, if I write, if I am writing here two sentences to make you understand something. They did the work. They did the work. They did the work. Now, these two sentences, the meaning is same. They had done the work. That means some people, they have what? They have finished a work. They have finished a work, and they did the work. Same meaning is coming. That some people is that they have also finished the work. So same meaning is coming. But if so, both are. If we that means they are same. They are same. But if we talk about tense, then we should not use past perfect for one action only. If one action is there in the sentence, for that action we should not use what? Had. We should not use had. We should past perfect can only be used if two actions takes place in the past. For one action we should not what? Right? We should not what? Use past perfect. If two actions takes place in the past, then we are to use past perfect for the first action and past indefinite for the second action. So that means for one action directly we should not what? Use had. We should not use. We are not to use for one action had. Understood or not? Past perfect. If two actions takes place in the past, then we are to use had. We are to use what? Had for first action, and that means past perfect for first action and past indefinite for second action. Now let me write the formation of past perfect. Subject plus had plus verb 3 plus object or complement. Subject plus had plus verb 3 plus object or complement. Now, as I said you earlier, if two actions takes place in the past, then for the first action we are to use what? We are to use past perfect, and for the second action past indefinite. For example, I had done the work I had done the work before before the master came. Before the master came. So I had done the work before the master came. So two actions are there in this sentence. So one to work has been finished. Work is finished, and when he has finished the work, before the arrival of this person, what this person has done, he has completed his work before the arrival of this person. So two actions are there in the sentence. As I said you earlier, that means before coming of his master in the scene, he has already completed his work. That means he is not in the scene, but he has completed the work. That means this action took place in the before. As I said you earlier, if two actions takes place in the past, then for the first action, that means the action which took place first, we have to use what? Past perfect, and for the second person past indefinite. So came, it is past perfect. So the master came. So I had done the work. I hope you have understood. This action took place earlier than this. Understood or not? So for the first action, if two actions are there in the sentence, if two actions which took place in the past are there in the sentence, then for the first action we have to use had, we have to use past perfect. Now if you look at the formation, I, subject I, then head is there, head is there, head is there. Then if you look at the formation after head, third form of the verb should be there. We know that done is the third form of the verb do, then object or complement. The work is object or complement. So I had done the work. Now if I want to change this sentence into negative, then what I have to do? Just I have to add what? That means what I have to do? I have to add not after the auxiliary verb had. I had not done the work before the master came. I had not done the work before the master came. Before the master came. M-A-S-T-E-R, master came, C-A-M-E. I had not done the work before the master came. I had not done the work before the master came. Now if I want to change this to interrogative, then what I will do? Had I done the work, H-A-D, had I done the work, had I done the work before the master came, then if it is interrogative, then question mark at the end. Had I done the work before the master came? Had I done the work? Now if I want to change this affirmative sentence into interrogative negative, then what I have to do? Just I have to add not after had I not done the work before the master came. Had I not done the work before the master came. Before the main verb, what I have done? I have added not. Had I not done the work before the master came. If I talk about another example, the patient had died before the doctor arrived. The patient, P-A-T-I-E-N-T, the patient P-A-T-I-E-N-T, the patient had died, D-I-E-D, died before, B-E-F-R-A, before the doctor arrived, D-O-C-T-O-R, doctor arrived, A-R-R, arrived, before the doctor arrived. So the patient had died before the doctor arrived. Before the doctor arrived. The patient had died before the doctor arrived. Now, if we want to, that means for example, the patient had died, two actions are there, two past actions are there in the sentence. Two past actions are there in the sentence. Then what we have to do, as I said you earlier, that if two, that means while explaining this one, if two actions which took place, that means we are not to use past perfect only for one past action, only for one past. If only one past action is there, we are not to use what? Past perfect. Past perfect can only be used if two actions takes place, if two actions takes place in the past. Then for the first action we have to use what? That means we have to use past perfect. We have to use what? Past perfect. We have to use past perfect. Now the patient had died, that means the patient had died before the doctor. The doctor has not arrived. The doctor is still on his way, but the patient already died. That means this action took place first, then this action. That is why for the first action past perfect, and for the second action past indefinite. The patient had died, and had, as I said you earlier, that means had is used to form tenses. So if you look at the formation, this sentence, the patient is the subject, it is the subject. Then if you look at the formation, head is there, which forms tenses. Head is there, then verb 3, and we know that died is the third form of the verb die. So die then. So this is actually the main part of the tense. This is actually object or complement. We can add or we cannot add. It is up to us. So if we want to change this into negative, then the patient. If we want to change this, then what if we want to change this to if we want to change this affirmative sentence into negative, then what we have to do? How we can change this to negative. The patient had what? The patient had not died. The patient had not died before the doctor arrived. The patient had not died and before the doctor arrived. And if you want to change this to interrogative, had the patient died before the doctor arrived. Had the patient died before the doctor arrived. Now that is the last one, past perfect tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. The last one, past perfect continuous tense. Now we use past perfect continuous tense for the action which started in past, continued for some time, and finished in past time, Action started in the past, continued for some time, and then finished what? In past time. The formation is subject plus had plus been plus verb 1 plus ing plus object or complement. So subject plus had plus been plus verb 1 plus ing plus object or complement. So with the help of this, if we want to write a sentence, then how we are to write? So one thing you should remember is that formation is, you should remember or you should memorize what formation, so that it will be easy for you to solve the question of tenses very easily. Understood or not? So formation is very important. So if I want to write a sentence with the help of this formation, then what we can write? He had been working for 2 hours. HOURS. He had been working for 2 hours. He had been working for 2 hours. Subject, he is the subject, then head is there. Then according to this formation, that means after head we have to write been, then verb plus ing, first form of the verb plus ing, then this is object or complement. And here verb head is used to form tenses. Now if I want to change this to negative, then how I have to change? Very simple. After this auxiliary verb we have to put what? Not. He had not been working. He had not been working. WORKING, working. He had not been working for 2 HOURS, for 2 hours. He had not been working for 2 hours. He had not been working for 2 hours. Now if I want to change this sentence into interrogative, then how I have to change? Just bring the auxiliary verb at the beginning or at the beginning. Had he been working for 2 hours? Had he been working? Had he been working for 2 hours? So question, if it is interrogative, then question mark. If it is interrogative, then question mark at the end. Had he been working for 2 hours? Then if we want, then if I want to change this sentence into interrogative negative, then how I have to change? Had he? Then it will, that means after had he, then we have to put what? Had he not been working for 2 hours? Had he not been working, or had he not been working for 2 hours? So today I have explained verbs expressing the past. We know that it is of 4 types. The past tense, it is of 4 types: past, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. I have explained in detail. Hope you have understood. If you find any problem, you can call me at night. Thank you.